All right, round one, game one, Cardboard Classics, Tuesday, May 23rd, yesterday. So it looks like we have Black Saga Storm versus Control again. So Dave versus Claudio. Looks like Claudio taking a mulligan to 6. Sorry, I'm just getting comfy. Just getting comfy. How you doing, pair? How's your week been? Your short week? Left, right? That's a mix up. Whoa! This is not 4-color control. That's a Baleful Strix. That's a blue-black card. And a Grief. Pitching Grief. Is this some kind of blue-black reanimator? No, there's an Uro. Okay, so it's some kind of bug control. Alright, Dave starts off with Vault of Whispers. See LED, Urza's Bauble, Urza's Saga in hand. Alright, taps for Duress. Checking to see if the coast is clear. Claudio goes down to 19, fetching presumably for an Underground Sea. Oh, Island. So, I think this is what I've noticed so far is Claudio very often likes to search for basics. I think you can be quite cavalier with your fetching against any deck running Vault of Whispers because it's usually a combo deck. Back to Basics tech? Is he playing Back to Basics? Alright, so he's brainstorming in response, draws Ponder, Uro, Grief, puts Uro, Ponder on top. Wow, that's a lot of glare. Okay. So, Underground Sea, Uro, Verdant Catacombs, Baleful Strix, Grief. I assume Dave opts. Oh, he can't take anything. Oh, because they're all creatures. Alright, so we're at Storm count 4. Cabal Fair there, he naming the Grief. Interesting. I wonder what card he's protecting from the Grief. I was going Gorehound. Don't have the graveyard or don't have night shift today. So I think he's should have drawn the Ponder and the second Uro now. There's an Urza Saga. Down comes Wishclaw Talisman. Back on mornings for the next 2 weeks? I don't know if that's a yay or a nay. So there's an Infernal Tutor in Dave's hand. Oh, so the sick, nice. But mornings, I hate doing mornings. I'm not a morning person at all. Alright, Claudio ponders. There's Bayou, Baleful Strix, Polluted Delta. Alright, opts to keep it. I think Dave just telling him that he can pick up the cards. Attacks for 1 with the Baleful Strix. Getting in the beats whenever he can. Energy drinks? I don't think I've ever drank an energy drink before. LED into Infernal Tutor. So the next turn he would have taken. Wow, that's a strange pick. So I think Dave can ad nauseum this turn if he wants to. I don't think I would have played the land actually. Because if your plan is to ad nauseum this turn, you can just see what lands you pick up off the top. Because you don't need it immediately. You don't mind. You don't really mind discarding it. Or does he need it to play ad nauseum? Weird, not doing it. So I think he's opting to do the beatdown plan. Claudio looks like he's cracked the verdant for a Bayou. So I'm wondering if this is some kind of like bug reanimator list, or if this is like bug control or bug midrange. It's quite hard to tell. So far, all the cards we've seen have been like very mid-rangey, but there's a lot of cantrips. That's a snuff out. Unfortunate if Dave is on the beatdown plan. Could he have not have ad nauseamed? If he went crack the LED for 3, 4, 5, he still has 2 mana. I think he could have stormed off last turn. Maybe he's afraid of a counter spell, like a hidden counter spell. Arrow doesn't really fit the reanimator, but we have seen a reanimator from like Claudio. It could be like Atraxa. Alright, so Dave cracks the bauble at the end of Claudio's turn, making a construct at the end of turn. So it should be a 6/6. Claudio not too worried because he has the snuff out. I think you've like decided to make this your game plan, so of course you make another one. I wonder what he tutors for. Is it okay? Mishra's Bauble. Interesting pick. Not sure if I would have made it mine. I mean, if he doesn't have another land drop to play, then the Shadow Spear is a bad pick as well. So there's a snuff out that we knew about. Not playing a land? So there's another Vault of Whispers, right? If he plays another Vault of Whispers... I'm actually thinking maybe he activates Wishclaw Talisman to get another Urza Saga to play another Urza Saga. Clearly not the right path that I was thinking of. Oh, we forgot about this Cabal Therapy. Is he going to try and storm off now? Name Force of Will, I guess. There's an Arrow of Baleful Strix. So Storm count only at 1 from the Cabal Therapy. So we're going to activate the Wishclaw. So this is ad nauseum, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think Claudio just saying that's the only card that counts for Storm so far. Okay, here we go. Burning Wish, Vicious Bauble, Vault of Whispers, Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, LED. Not really. You have so much free mana in this deck. All right, so Claudio scooping, yeah, but I think he could have had him dead like a turn prior, or maybe like a turn before. Oh, I forgot. Forgot Dave's footage. So we've done sideboarding already, and this is mulligans now. Yeah. So I think honestly, this might be one of the better ad nauseum decks. It's closer to Tess, but this Black Saga Storm like ad nauseums very well. Just because a lot of your mana is already zero, and all your card draws zero too. Not to mention your secondary plan of Urza Sagas are zero as well, so you don't take a ton of damage. Like the only things that are mana are Wish Claw, Duress. I think there might be Thought Seizes. Still had the Force of Negation. Oh, oh, that's a culling ritual, right? Is that a culling ritual or Wither? Oh no, it's a Wither Bloom command. Oh, could that be the is Claudio playing Wither Bloom command combo? All right, take surgical. No, not a bad pick. I assume he's just gonna pass here. Yeah, you get the Wither Bloom. I don't even know his name. He's like 2 mana and basically does like what Liliana does or Professor Onyx. He's like 1 green, 1 black. I don't remember his name at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's like that in Chain of Smog. Witherbloom. That sounds right. I'm pretty sure Witherbloom is like in its name. All right, that was awkward, but sure. Seems legit to me. So I don't know what this card does. I don't know what the options are. Mill's Force of Will. Okay, and return land to hand. All right, crack. We don't get to see what it is. There's a Cabal ritual, Cabal therapy. Dave Hand's looking pretty good so far, but still has to fight through the force of negation that he saw earlier. I think Claudio looking to get his third land, or just to make like an extra, make sure he gets his land drops with that Witherbloom command. But he dumped to reanimate Force of Will into the graveyard, so. Alright, Dave playing slower, a little cautious. There's a Murktide Regent, and it's a full 8/8, I believe. Crack the Misty. You gotta be careful not to use all of your blue spells, but he does have the Baleful Strix for the force backup. Or for the force counter spell. Do you not want a tropical island here? Because you could be like fetching for Uro just in case. Because I assume you run a basic. Like we know that you play the basic island. So unless you need the black for a specific reason, which we know he doesn't, might have wanted a chop there. So we see Ponder Island and Stifle. Okay, surprised we don't tape the Stifle. think it's a weaker card than Ponder. Alright, Dave drawing a ton of cards here. Drawing another Dark Ritual and another Vault of Whispers. Yeah, let's get rid of that Force of Negation. And now we get to Storm off, right? Storm count 1. Wait, nothing? We don't got anything? Maybe no tutor? Maybe just mana, right? Or are you waiting for Threshold? I think we just mana. If it was just mana, I don't know if I would have done the Cabal Therapy play. Even though you can flash it back, like you still need to have a creature to flash it back. Does a Wasteland on one of the Vault of Whispers. A little bit closer to Threshold, so kind of scary with this Murktide. Well, there's a tutor, but unfortunately, 2 cards away from Threshold. The Lotus Petal does help. So you could go Mox Opal, Lotus Petal, top Mox Opal, float black, crack Petal, play Dark Ritual, get Cabal Therapy. There is a Stifle in hand, but Dave doesn't know about it. I also don't think he cares because Claudio can't stifle any of these mana sources. This is an illegal action. Yeah, so now we have Threshold. Add 5. Going down to... We should go up to 7. Yep, go up to 10. What is our Storm count at? Ritual, Petal, Ritual, Tutor, Opal. So 6. So he needs to add Nas. So add Nas, go down to 5 mana. Yeah, he should have it. Whoa, getting Burning Wish? I wonder what you fetch, or what do you tutor for? Okay. Oh, smart. Didn't know there's a pure into the abyss, or pure to the pure into the deep. Not sure what the card's name is called, but yep, gets to draw his hand. Oh, what a good. That was a good pick. Nice, nice, nice. What in the CDH? No, this is pretty common actually. It's usually used in the Delver mirror, or not the mirror, in the Delver matchup because they beat you down so quickly, but it draws you like roughly same amount of cards for not like needing to risk your life total. But the extra mana does hurt quite a bit, but because he has so much like artifact mana, it's so strong. Yeah, so he has more than enough Storm. He just needs to get a wave. Get what's it called? Use the tendrils into his hand. There's a Chromox. There's a Duress. Just making sure. And looks like Claudio is packing it up. Nice!